Alright, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. Today what I got in store, something pretty sweet. Magic the Gathering, it looks like 6th edition starter set. I purchased this offline, mind blowing, I can't believe that my channel is growing this much. I just want to say thanks for all the support, thanks for all the love today. And always remember, life is beautiful, keep on keeping on, and spread the love. And I just want to go into this Magic the Gathering starter kit. And one more thing I want to mention is I am a bit under the weather still, so part of my voice, if it seems a little bit different. But this is a very interesting Magic the Gathering product. I've never seen this before, and I'm not sure if any of you had either. And I definitely want to document this for you all. I did get it for a very good price. And yeah, this is 6th edition, and 6th edition is actually a more expensive set nowadays. Anyways, it says right here, a Magic the Gathering starter kit includes the Gathering Pro Tour video. I like how it says The Gathering. It says the starter card set, which I believe is this. Advanced trading card set, which is maybe this one. Edition booster packs down here. And it looks like they put the sticker over this little wording right here that says Official Guide to Portal. I'm pretty sure this might have been a Portal set as well. Like it looks like maybe they took it out from this corner here and only had these sections here. Very interesting packaging. The plastic is extremely yellow. They covered up the barcodes on the bottom of these just so whoever scanned it, they didn't scan these instead, so they actually scanned the price. VHS, or said the word VHS in quite a while. Reminds me of Blockbuster, if any of you remember that. But anyways, I just thought this was like a really cool product to show with you all, because I have been in the Magic community. Just is some old yellow plastic. I think this is the company that made it. Custom packaging by Diversified Repackaging, DR. So I believe they just bought the products and repackaged it in this to sell it as a more price or something like that. It says please recycle, and then if you can see the barcode up here, just says Magic starter kit and a bunch of numbers there. Not sure product. I've never seen anything like this, and I thought it'd be just really amazing to open up with you all to celebrate my 15,000 subscribers and celebrate this channel and just to celebrate life itself. So I just hope you guys enjoyed me on this journey as we check out these really cool items in here. And I just Chess Player, I wish I did, otherwise I could somehow screen capture that. I do have this stuff well, and then 3 booster packs as well. Really excited about the booster packs. Hopefully get like a Vampiric Tutor or something like that. Background, interesting choice. And let's just go ahead and cut this open. Oh man, this is exploding the plastic. It's super brittle and super yellow. I'm not sure when this was made, but wow, look at that. It's just so old. Put that in the Let's see if I can get this out. I just want to be able to get everything out. Jeez, little pieces are just flying across the room. Starter. Got the classic 6th edition, like, what is it? Is it 2 players? I'm not sure. We'll check it out. Got the 3 booster packs. Awesome. All the same art on it. I'm not sure if the 6th edition had different art or not. And then, let's see if I can get this out. The VHS itself, and just behind this is just the fern background as well. I'm just going to throw little plastic bits in there. And I'm just going to go with these products down the line from VHS to the starter, the 6th edition starter, to the packs last. Let's just clear this out of the way real quick. What a cool product. Never seen anything like this. And let me know if you've seen anything like this. I really don't even know where you bought this. Look at this. This is the VHS. I can't believe it. Starter instructional video. It says it's an instructional video. Interesting. On the packaging, it said Magic the Gathering Pro Tour video. Pardon my throat. Removing the Magic the Gathering starter video from the case is like opening Pandora's box. Unimaginable monsters with razor-sharp teeth and really bad breath are dying to escape. This video shows you how to summon them at will and unleash them on your friends, so ready to face the enemy. This instructional video takes you deep into the Magic the Gathering universe, teaching you step-by-step how to play the world's most popular trading card game. It is packed with all the tips and strategies you need to start fast. Oh man, I wish that I had a VHS player. Very interesting, the packaging was wrong. It said it was a Pro Tour video, and here it is saying it's an instructional video. Let's just see real quick. Let's just check this. Definitely said Pro Tour video, but it is an instructional video. Very interesting. But it also did look like they covered up something that said a portal. Yeah, so this is the video itself, and yeah, I wish I had a VHS. I can't remember his name. It's just a big 6/6 creature, the opposite of Vizardrix, but for red. And again, here is the starter. So let's just go into the starter itself and see what it says. I'm gonna just take off the cellophane. It does have a bit of heft to it, to be honest. Pretty heavy. I'm not sure if this is a 2-player starter or not. It is. On the front of it, you got the same monster. These came from the same set. I believe this was in a box set at one point. You could buy them with the VHS and this as well. When did this come out? Let's just see. I believe it came out in 1999. I believe this was the 2000 version. Magic the Gathering. New players should begin with this Magic the Gathering starter game. How to play. Show you the creatures, spells, and lands. No board. No spinners. Just you creatures. Engage in wild combat against your opponent's forces. Are you ready to battle? Try it and see. Beautiful. It's very possible that me and my brother started ready to play decks of starter cards, 2 playmats, which are probably just like paper, play guide to keep you through the game step by step, to take you through the game, an easy to read rulebook for complete rules and reference, 2 scorekeeping beads, maybe little glass beads or possibly those cardboard ones, a limited edition fantasy art print by Todd Lockwood, Wizards of the Coast, 2 or more players. Cool. 20 minutes of length to play, starter, advantage, expert. This is the starter level, Magic the Gathering starter. Pardon my throat. Let's just open this up. Cool. It looks like tiny little deck boxes. Probably a blue and a red one. Probably Vizildrix and this guy right here. I don't remember his name. And that's all it contains. What a crazy art. Looks like Liliana on the front of it. She looks very different. A lot calmer. More human, I would say. Just on the front. Looks a lot more human than in the past. Oh, yay. They're actually red deck and one for the blue deck. How cool is that? Pardon my voice. Player A and Player B. Just the opposite art, kind of reversed over. Starter. Tiny little 40 card decks. Let's just check out things at a time. This is an ad. Oh, read this first. Start playing with a friend. Here's what you do. Give one of your friends the decks in a box and take the other for you to use. Don't open the decks until ready to play. Put the rule book. Keep this one for you to use. Take the play guide and start reading it. It will show you how to play Magic step by step as soon as the 2 of you will be playing on your own. If you're learning the game by yourself, you can read through this play guide and play on both sides. Playmat A. Oh, my throat. I'm sorry about that. And just an ad right here. Got the starter sets here, starter decks, and just a bunch of starter packs. These are actually pretty valuable now if you get something like Grim Tutor? Game decks, booster packs, and then this is Player A starter mat. You put your library here, you put your graveyard here, and then you got your life counter here. You start at 20, and you can't gain more life, and there's probably no life gain, probably no life link, and you just count your life with it. Attacking creatures attack. Creatures played this turn can't attack. Creatures attack defending player, not defending player's creatures. An attacking creature can't choose which blocker they will fight, if any. Defending creatures may block. Tapped creatures can't block. A blocking creature chooses which attacker it fights, but only one. Multiple blockers can gang up on a single attacker. Creatures deal damage. Creatures in a fight deal damage to each other. Attacking creatures that aren't in fights with blocking creatures deal damage to defending player. Just very simple. And let's see, player 2 has the very similar thing. They have a different deck. And then gave you just like a piece of little cardboard that you popped out. Really like these better. Cool little gemstones. Really like that. So let me just set these to the side real quick. Got the two sets. Got the red one and then the blue one. Cool. And then this as well shows you the creature's toughness. Oh, pardon me in my throat. This is Vizildrix. These are sets really designed to get people into playing the card game Magic. First a 2/2 and a 1/1, and then a damage, and it just shows like damage. The bears are attacking, deals 2 damage. 1 attacker, no blockers, deals 2 damage with flying. Just really nice little. It is very cool. Whoa, that looks like a sliver. Also, cleanup shows you the steps of the turn. Cards that have grayish backgrounds are lands. Grayish backgrounds. Interesting. This is just, you fill that out and send it to them if you want. Playing creatures and sorceries. About creatures. Just really good information that any first player wants to know. Turn, beginning of the turn, first untap draw. First main phase, land, play cards, attack phase, declare attackers, declare blockers. Second main phase, play cards, end of turn, cleanup. Building your deck, booster packs, building your first deck, building more decks, sharing cards, multiplayer rules. Just kind of goes through and gives you really nice information. If new players really don't know what they're doing, this booklet will help you play your first couple games. So it comes with these 2 information guides as well. And I believe this is the art print, the limited edition art print with the ads on the back, because you know they can't get away without ads. Got Blinding Fury, Time Curse, Deadly Instinct, Goblin Assault, Impaler. Really cool. This off. Interesting that they decided to seal these even when they're inside. Let's just see. And I'm peeling off the art of the box itself. Dang. Here we go. Just having a really hard time getting this. I'm about to have to use scissors on it. That's incredible. And they want these to be for beginning players. Let's just see. Just slide it. I'm having a really hard time with that. There we go. Starter edition, beautiful. And I bet these are all the same. I think they're ready to play right out of this, like the 7th edition one as well. They are not randomized. They are obviously for the blue side right here, I believe, with the cellophane wrapper. Let's just go ahead and peel it off. Got a flying Royal Falcon, 1 in a white, flying bird. It's a 1/1. Hunter by instinct, 1/1 flyer. Where air meets water, fish meets talon. Look at that. Got an Eager Cadet. Really like these sets as well. 1 white. It's just a 1/1 creature. That's all. And I like how the starter had the interesting kind of line there to differentiate the card text with the flavor text, and like abilities and stuff went above to let you know that this is completely separate from the flavor text, and that's just to add to the art. Really like that. Wish they kind of brought that back, and I wish they brought back the different text for the abilities. You can see the thickness of the text is thicker for the abilities, really making it stick out more. Really great for new players, and I wish they brought that back. Got the classic islands, got the bird thing flying in the sky, looks like some sort of dragon, the 2 islands there, and some boats as well by John Avon. Got a I Spy. Remember loving those I Spy books. Really cool. This guy's reading his book in this thing, this little, what is it, like some server target player's library. Put that card in the back on the top of the library, or into that player's graveyard by D. Tisley. So you pretty much get to look at your library, your opponents, and be like, do I let them draw it, or do I put it in their graveyard, or do you want to draw your card or put it in your graveyard? Fun little card. That's an uncommon. Got a plains, beautiful plains, lovely front of clouds coming in. I bet there's probably going to be there's in these sets. Got a Time Ebb, 2 in a blue. Put target creature on top of its owner's library. Like the tide, time both ebbs and flows by Alan Rabinowitz. Crazy, this poor bear is being like sucked into a vortex. Wow, poor bear. It's a 2/2, just a 2/2 knight. Beautiful art, interesting haircut like a bowl cut. Got an island, flyer. No bird soars too high if he soars with his own wings. Beautiful. Beautiful blue dragon, love the scales on it. Creature Drake by Zion Saunders. Beautiful. Got a plains. Got the buffalo hanging out there. Got a small little bird. Beautiful savanna. Lovely. Is there a tiger hiding in the grass somewhere? Hard to tell. Don't think so. Got a Breath of Life. Put target creature card from your graveyard into play. This is a great card. I love this card. Just put it back in the battlefield. 3 and a white. It's a sorcery. Be awesome if it's instant speed by D. Tisley. Breathing the life back into him. Cool. Then uncommon, got myself another Sea Eagle. Beautiful talons coming right at you. Got a lovely island. It looks like all the lands are different too. Really like it. Another Merfolk with the Pearl Trident. Classic Merfolk. Another plains. Lovely Savannah. Beautiful. By Tom Wanderston. Lovely. Got a Royal Falcon again. Got an I Spy again. The island. Beautiful island. A little waterfall in the middle of it. Cool. Got a Wild Griffin. Got the art over here. You can see is white and blue deck is for flying, pretty much. Put target creature on top of its owner's library. Time gets +3/+3 and gains flying till end of turn by Mark Zong. Looks like this guy is being picked up by some sort of angel, flying in the sky with his war club. Another plains with the huts. Another island with the flying dragon. There we go. Got Vizildrex, 6 in the blue for just a 6/6 creature. Its swamp cousin may be meaner, but Vizildrex is much bigger. Just this crazy deformed rabbit. Science experiment got from when I was younger. Got a giant octopus. Beautiful art. Look at that. The hut are so small compared to the octopus. It's like way bigger than the house. Coming right at you, and it's so close to shore. It's a 3/3 octopus. Another plains again. Beautiful front coming in. Another angelic blessing. Another Eager Cadet. Another plains with the buffalo up front. Another plains with riding on his horse. Another Wind Griffin. Another Wind Drake. Another Breath of Life. So the rare again was the Vizildrex again. I kind of figured that going on, but a nice little deck. Looks like the blue and white deck is mostly for flying and just some bigger creatures with a little bit of kind of scry some cards, I would say. You got Vizildrex on top, so I'll put this on the blue pile right here, and let's just go ahead and check out what's inside the red one right now. Let's check out what's inside the red box. It looks like it's probably going to be green and red this deck, but I'm just guessing just because of the color of the box and the green forest. So it looks like right off the bat you got a forest, beautiful trees right there. So it looks like it's going to be green and black. I doubt it's going to be 3 colors. Hand of Death. I remember this art. This poor bear sleeping and the Hand of Death is coming for it. Hopefully he gets away. 2 in a black, destroy target non-black creature. Brutal. Destructures. Beautiful art right here by Romas. Got a mountain. Oh, this is going to be a fun creature goblin. Wild. Hanging out with the 2 moons in the back. Got another forest. Got a bog imp. This poor guy's planting flowers. He just wants to be loved. Looks real sad and droopy. By Christopher Rush. 1/1 with flying. That's 1 in a black. Creature imp. Got a swamp again. Beautiful swamp. Looks like a little bit of snow on it. Got mud right now. Right in their tracks. Big old fat orange squirrel. 1 in a green. Target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. Got a mountain. Beautiful mountain. Love the depth in the picture by John Avon. Another forest. Wow, look at the detailing on this one. You can almost feel the depth in the forest. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful by John Avon. He makes him one of Mom's Goblin Raiders troops, but he's the hero. It looks like he's saved the day, killed these poor guys. I wonder what they did. When you're a goblin, you don't have to step forward to be a hero. Everyone else just has to step back. It's a 2/2 by Pete Ventures. Yeah, interesting that that's a rare as well. Got a mountain again. Scathe Zombies, love this card. The original art for this is one of the arts. It's a 2/2. Luckily for them, it doesn't take much brains to slaughter the maim. To slaughter and maim. Swamp again with the snow. Got a Dirkwood Boars, 4 in a green for a foot. Got the kind of hut in the background. You can see the windows. Almost looks like some eyes of an owl are in the tree right there. Beautiful. This is by Quentin Hoover. Lovely. Trained Ogre. That's the art of the card that I didn't remember. It's like Vizildrex's red brother. Just a 6 in a red for a 6/6 creature. All orcs know how to kill. Training teaches them what to kill. Just a big old green guy running at you in the desert. I wonder what he eats. Probably Vizildrex. Got a bog imp again. Another mountain. So this deck is interesting. It had 3 rares, even though really they're not the greatest. And 3 colors. Destroy target non-black creature. The Hand of Death again. Got a swamp. Lava Axe. I used to love this card. Fill up my deck with as many as I could. I didn't know there was a 4-card minimum when I was younger, and I had all the Lava Axes I could have and put them in there to try to beat my brother. Lava Axe deals 5 damage to target opponent. If you got 4 of them and you played 4 of them, hopefully you won the game. 4 in a red. Lava Axe coming right at you, throwing it pretty brutal. By Brian Forest again with the little hut in the forest. Classic swamp again. Beautiful. Love the arts they chose for this. Got muck rats. 1 black for a 1/1 rat. Hanging out there in the muck, beady red eyes. You got their brethren in the background. Pretty nasty. They almost got like a mane on their back. Crazy. Big old talons. Just some fool said it wouldn't get worse. The rats began to show up. By Foot Soldier. By Grizzly Bears. They go out there provoking grizzly bears. They come that way. It's a 1 in a green. For just some bears. Another Monstrous Growth. Another, oh no, I got an Ogre Warrior. This guy, he's got a huge mouth, huge teeth, and a big old strong arm. Crazy looking trident slash axe slash making smoke come out of it. It's like a crazy weapon. I don't even know. Just found everything and stuck it together. 3 in a red. It's a 3/3. Assault and Battery included by Jeff Miracola. Got a Corcision. This is the art up here. Look at this in a pretty package. Interesting. I'm not sure what's happening in the picture, but it looks like the whole village is burning and these creatures are taking over, and he's given another forest with the little hut. Oh, this is a different one. Beautiful waterfall in the background, and got the cool little tree house right there. Probably by Quentin Hoover again. Yep. Got the mountain. Lovely layers to the... Got a moon sprite. Beautiful art. Look at this. It's some sort of like fairy. Beautiful wings like a monarch. Love the border. And love the purple moon in the background. 1 in a green for I'm That Merry Wanderer of the Night. Looks like I got another Goblin Hero. Interesting. And rares in this deck right here, even though these ones I really wouldn't consider rare. So the big cards in these decks are the 6/6 creatures. So you pretty much want to play to get a colored deck. You got swamps, forests, and mountains. Didn't expect that. And this one, it's cool to open up this little starter deck right here, just really for new players to get them how to play the game. Gives them pre-made swamp, forest, and what is it? Mountain deck as well, and you just play versus each other, really get the basics of the game. Really simple mechanics. It was only like flying, and I think that was the only, and really cool that they included it in this little set. Got the starter game right here. This little package that I got with all these things, the VHS, the starter set, the 6th edition, and the booster packs. This is great for a new player. You can start it by watching like the VHS, then you can move on to the starter set right here to check back then. I'm not sure when this came out, but I'm guessing around the 2000 era, because this is like the 2000 starter, I believe. Anyways, let's just go into the next little starter set. I'm just going to put on the red deck. just set these up here right now. What a great little set. And the VHS is just next one I have. Let's just open this up. This is a 6th edition trading card game. Just says advanced. I'm not sure what is in here, but we'll check it out. There we go. Take off the pull tab. Advanced trading card advanced. Got a little bit of bend in it. This came out in 1999. Magic, your entry point into advanced level play. So yeah, you had the starter one, and now we're going 40 card ready to play decks of classic cards, an easy reference rulebook, a play guide to walk you through the first advanced level game. Magic the Gathering Classic. The game has the game. In this strategy game, you play with decks of illustrated cards instead of a board. These collectible cards represent magical spells and fantastic creatures. The object of the game is to reduce your opponent's score from 20 to 0 before he or she does the same to you. So very simple, and it just says this is a more advanced guide, and it's going to take you from the starter level to the advanced one. So really the flying, and I'm excited to see what they have in there. But it's really cool that they came with the starter and the advanced one as well. Not sure what it is. Some simple decks as well. Doesn't have the glass beads or anything like that. This one is way more simple. Name of the card, mana cost, card type, expansion symbol, text box, collector number for those collectors out there. Tapping a card, artifacts, creatures, enchantments, instants, lands, sorceries, tells you all the cards. Now there's like planeswalkers and sagas and are just ready to be played out the box. You got regeneration. How do I play the trigger ability? You don't play trigger ability. Example, conjure spell reads conjure target spells. When it resolves, it is done. Continuous effect is something. Main phase combat, beginning of combat, declaring attacker steps, declare blocker step, cleanup step. Now it goes into some abilities. You can see this section for the turns was way longer than the section of it for the starter level, just because they go way in more depth with this advanced one. Now it says some abilities. You got first strike going on right there. You got flying, haste, land block, regeneration. And I think that's all the abilities they had back then. Now there'd be so many abilities happen. You got flying, forest block, graveyard, flavor text, first strike, expansion symbol, haste, hand, land walk. So there's a couple more abilities like land walk and haste. Life total kind of just shows you how to play this game. All the abilities you want to have. You got disenchant going up there, the art from it, power, rarity, just really great little core, cool stuff. Ready to play? Sign up now at your local retailer. For grandma. How to use these cards. The cards in the game box. General introduction to standard Magic cards. How to use. Yeah, back in the day they really tried playing with a bunch of the words of these cards. Got time to tell you. Playing with the artifacts. Deck A. Got the Golem, Rod of Ruin, and Swamp. So all these decks as well, they are all the same. They're not randomized. Quick reference guide. Yeah, just really nice. You got the starter, advanced, and expert. There's nothing in here that is expert level. Nice, clean looking cards. Got Rod of Ruin. 3-tap. Rod of Ruin deals 1 damage to target creature or player. It's a 4 generic artifact. So you got artifacts with activated abilities now that you can pay and tap, which is really great. The other starter deck didn't have anything with like activated abilities, just like cards with flying. That was about as advanced as it got. Got an Obsidian Golem, just a 4/6 for 6 generic. I remember this guy when I was younger, just like this black Golem guy made out of Obsidian Classic 6th edition. Got the V in the eye next to it. Got the beautiful forest as well. Got a bunch of forest. Nice. Are they all the same forest? It looks like they are, but that is a beautiful. Warts, 1 and 2 green elephant. It's a 3/3. This guy's in the desert walking his giant elephant with a dragon, and very beautiful, like purple, red, and blue scales, and he got some heat coming out of his nose in the snowstorm. By Daniel Gleon. Got a rampant growth. Search your library for a basic land card. Put that card into play tapped and shuffle your library. So kind of boost yourself on some land. You got this like sort of pod bursting out, some sort of millipede. Pretty wild. And got this elf standing in the background, scared of what's going on. 1 and a green by Tom Kifkin. Looks like the cards are a bit. The border on the top is quite thin, on the bottom is quite thick. A little bit pushed up the card, I would say. Got Panther Warriors, 6/3 for 4 and a green. Spider, it's got reach. Giant Spider can block his own head flying. It's a 2/4 for 3 and a green. Big old sky and a horse jumping over some sort of artifacts right there. It looks like there's little faces on these poles. Very interesting. By David Seeley. Destroy target artifact, land, or enchantment. Mold could catch you. Is there mold like running at rare? It's an enchantment. 2 and 2 green. Reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put that into play. Otherwise, put it into your graveyard. Pretty cool. So regardless of the mana cost, if it's a creature card, you can put it directly into play. By Broom. Just this little elf guy hanging out in the forest, and you can see all the faces in the background. And there was a lightning bolt, but I think it's his hair. Just so scared, his eyes so open, and he's in terror. Got a Raised Dead. Ooh, beautiful art. I don't remember this art. One black Return Target Ground by Charles Glipsy. Got a Mischievous Poltergeist. 2 Endo black. Looks like Casper's cousin right there. Trying to poke at this wizard or this witch right here. She's not having it. Very interesting face and nose. Ghost flying. Pay 1 life. Regenerate Mischievous Poltergeist. It's a 1/1 and you can regenerate it. It's interesting. It's 3 for a 1/1 with regeneration. So I guess you can use it as a block. Cool. 1 and 2 black. Creature horror. When Hidden Horrors comes into play, here. Got a Gravebane Zombies. 3 and a black summon zombies coming out on the ground, grabbing these guys. They're scared, and he's being sucked underground. So 3. Instead, put it on top of its owner's library. So when it dies from play, put it back on top of your owner's library. So you can keep playing it if you'd like. Looks like it got, I don't know how to spell this, Enfeeblement. 2 black. Target creature, get by John Balloon. Poor guy, it looks like he's starving in the desert. Boom. And has 1 and a black. Beautiful art. Looks like the samurai guy's trying to fight them all, but they just won't go away. Got like a pelvis flying in the sky right there. Just all these kind of teeth and bones everywhere. Poor samurai. Get out of there, man. Got myself a blood pet. Okay, can make it a mana. Looks like he was Frankenstein's. Interesting. So there's 3 colors in here. Got a Warrior's Honor. 2 and a white. Creatures you control get +1/+1 till end of turn. They're doing some sort of sacred tribal dance and it gives them the strength. Got the moons in the background. Very interesting. These cloaked green guys. 1 white instant. Choose 1. Target player gains 3 life or prevent next 3 damage to target creature player this turn by Dan Fraser. So if someone does a lightning bolt to you, prevent that lightning bolt with the healing. Right, attacking doesn't cause Ardent Militia to tap. It's got Vigilance by Xena Saunders. There's a 2/5 in the background. He's got some sort of, I'm not sure what this is, some sort of bat. Interesting, just warriors running out there. So that is the cards that is in the first deck. It is a white, black, and green deck. Very interesting. And it's interesting that they have all the same lands. Like the land is only 1 type of land art, but I really do like this land art. So that's good because it's a beautiful like hut in the little treehouse right there. Beautiful. And then the rare that it was in the 1 deck was Call of the Wild. Cool card, really great for creating creatures out there. And let's check out what's in the other deck real quick. Hope you guys are still with me right now. This is a very interesting little opening for me, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. I really do. Looks like I got Mana Prism right here. There we go. Classic Mana Prism. Reminds me of Lion's Eye Diamond. Definitely same artist by Margaret Ogren Keith. It's 3 generic to play out some artifact. This lady's holding this prism, and it's refracting the light into all the wavelengths. Beautiful reds, blues, greens, blues and white, and yellow in the center. Lovely watercolors as well. Love the triangles in the background. Tap to add 1 color to manage your mana pool. 1 tap, add 1 mana of any color of your choice to your mana pool. So just get your mana fixins. Got myself the mountain. Probably the same art as well. I know it's going to be. Got myself a Wall of Fire. Beautiful art. Absolutely lovely. Love the color like overlays. Got the really yellows and whites up there to the oranges to the reds and some cool like kind of blues and greens mixed together in the background. It's a wall. It's a 0/5. Walls can't attack, and you can build up its toughness or its strength, its power with red mana. So you can kill creatures with it. Struggle, and you will only fan the flames. Cool. Lovely art as well. This is drawn by Richard Thomas. Lovely art. Got a Tremor. 1 red. Tremor deals 1 damage to each creature without flying. There's a bunch of goblins on the field. Get rid of them. Just some earth bending, blowing these poor farmers to the ground. Beautiful. Sorcery by Pete Ventures. Got a saber-toothed tiger. Look how muscly this tiger is in the jungle. Got the greens in the background. Such crazy little short arms. Very strong. It's a creature tiger with first strike. It's a 2/1. 2 and a red to play it out by Melissa A. Benson. Got a Pyrotechnics 4 and a red. Pyrotechnics deals 4 damage, divided any way you choose among any number of target creatures and or players. So 4 damage to anything you want. Fire bending in the sky. It looks like the moon almost. Beautiful. Crazy art by Anson Maddox. Wow, almost ghostly. Got Lightning Blast. 3 and a red. Deals 4 damage to target creature or player. Can you imagine? Lightning Bolt is just 1 mana for 3. This is 4 mana for 4 damage. Crazy. This poor Minotaur guy's got struck by lightning. You can see his chest cage by Richard Thompson. Got Fit of Rage. This guy's having a fit of rage. Cool art. 1 in a red. Look at his teeth. How does he eat anything? They're just poking out of his mouth, hanging out in the snow. And he's about to chop this guy's head, this little guy. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains first strike till end of turn by Douglas Schulter. First strike is great. So they do have some cool abilities in these decks. Got Blaze. Love this art. Look at that. She's like firebending some sort of circle. I'm not sure what it is, but it doesn't look threatening. It looks kind of healing. X in a red. Blaze deals X damage to target creature or player. Fire never dies alone by Gary Grace. So, as much damage as you want to do, you can pay as much mana as you want and do that damage. Beautiful. By Gary Grace. Wish it was instant speed. Got Annaba, Bodyguard, 3 in a red. Creature Minotaur with first strike. It's a 2/3, guarding this little green guy right there. What a beast. And that's drawn by Anton Maddox. Got some islands as well, so it looks like to be a mountain and an island deck. Got myself the Windrake, 2 in a blue, flying. If it's a 2/2, beautiful Windrake, lovely sky. Got a Stormcrow, classic Stormcrow, 1 in a blue for a 1/2 with flying. Got some more of a defense on it, and harder to kill. Flying in the sky. Got the lightning in the background by Una Fricker. Looks like a Sylbian Spirit, 5 in a white, blue, flying. When it attacks, defending player may draw a card. That's not that good. It's a 5/6 with flying, but when you attack, they can draw a card. Phantom Warrior is unblockable. It's a 2/2. Can't be blocked. Looks like the ghost went through this guy right here, and he can't be blocked. Beautiful moon in the background setting. Looks like the water, and then some ship coming up the shore, and maybe a pirate. And he's got a crazy looking tongue sticking out there. Crazy. Looks like I got a horned turtle, 2 in a blue turtle. It's a 1/4. Got a huge defense on him. Big toughness, and he's trying to eat this like fairy or little monkey creature right there. Wow. By D. Tisley. Got myself a classic counterspell, great card. Just 2 blue, counter target spell, just get rid of it. By Hannibal King. Got a Boomerang. This is a great card as well. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Just get back to its owner's hand. Beautiful art. Look at that. This is 2 guys. Looks like they're doing magic together. They're like centaur warriors. It's hard to tell. Wow, that's wild. By Richard Kane Ferguson. Got an Air Elemental, 3 and 2 blue. Interesting. It's just like some sort of ghostly birds flying in the sky. With flying to 4/4. 4/4 for 5. That's flying. Beautiful. This is drawn by Douglas Chete. Got myself some planes again. Got a Venerable Monk, 2 and a white. Comes into play, gain 2 life. It's a 2/2 creature for 3. By D. Alexander Gregory. Sold Monk. Hanging out there. Has all the knowledge in the world. Got Hero's Resolve, 1 in a white. Enchanted creature gets +1/+5, and this is an enchantment, so it doesn't go away. By Pete Ventures. Really great. Just give it a huge toughness, saving the lady in the background with his sword. Looks like they're underground in some sort of root system. Cool. Got a Disenchant, 1 in a white. Destroy target artifact to earn enchantment. Get rid of some artifacts. Like Rod of Ruin was in the other deck, this would get rid of it. Got the Chain Armor, and he's getting rid of his sword, and it's just like disintegrating in the air. By Brian Snooty. Got a Avian Archers, 2 and a white. Tap. Deals 1 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. It's a 1/2 by Douglas Schulter. Deals damage to attacking and blocking creature. Douglas Schulter has a very interesting art for his faces. Very like kind of muted, I would say. And the last card I got in these little deck is Castle, 3 and a white. Untapped creatures you control get +0/+2 until just that's it. Untapped creatures you control get +0/+2. Get some defense on it in the castle. So the next deck, the last deck that I just checked out, it is a white, a blue, and a red deck right here. And the rare in it was the Spirit card, which is my favorite just because when you attack with it, it makes him having to draw a card. I'd probably rather have the green deck right here. But these are really great decks. They have way more advanced abilities. They have like activated abilities, what happens when the card dies, abilities that happen when the card comes into play. It has like regeneration, destruction, like another tapping abilities as well, and some like enchantments and instants. Just a lot more advanced cards as compared to the starter level sets right here. So it's really cool to see that this little kit includes the starter level and then the advanced level as well, kind of to get you started and then get you building your own decks as well after. And the last thing I want to check out is I'm going to be checking out these little packs right here. So let me just set them up real quick. Alright, I just replaced my battery real quick just to finish off the video with these older packs of 6th edition classic cards. Really cool that this set also came with 3 booster packs. Let's just open them up and see what they're all about. A lot of fun. I really like these color packs as well. I really like the green foil borders. You got this kind of like little goblin looking guy with his big old axe there. Very interesting kind of feathers or his hair. It's hard to tell. And classic 6th edition fishing additional cards. Magic the Gathering. In this strategy game, you play with decks of illustrated cards instead of a board. These collectible cards represent magical spells and fantastic creatures. If you haven't played Magic before, look for starter level. Magic the Gathering trading card game boosters here. Let's just open it up and see what they're all about. I don't remember the order of these cards. It's very really cool art, and these do have a bend to it, you can see. So hopefully the other packs don't. By Mark Tendon. Grapes, some apples, and they stuffed the unicorn's head with an apple. It looks like a wax candle on his head, but I think it's his horn, and you can just see our teeth because you know they're gonna eat it. Could there be a fouler act? No doubt the Baron knows of one. Zap, poor Minotaur. This is drawn again by Richard Thompson. Next card I got is a Disenchant. Classic, destroy target artifact or enchantment, 1 in a white, and he just did Gideon or something like that. Just a giant guy. Got the orange moon in the background, almost like zombies walking. 3 and a green. Stalking Tiger can't be blocked by more than 1 creature each combat. So 3 bones, and it's turning into a giant catapult, and they put like stuff in his skull to fill it up, and there's a big counterweight. This is a wild art. 1 tap, sacrifice a creature, skull catapult. Look at that. These goblins made this out of a giant, and they're throwing the stuff at the castle. Crazy art. That's insane. A lot of fun though. Next card I got is Sarah's Blessing. Beautiful art, bringing it back to life. It looks like it was dead there, and she brought it back. And now it's following her. She's got like a halo of stars around her. Got the moon in the background, a snowy scene. Got the birch trees, 1 in a white. Attacking and a red. It's a rare enchantment. Whenever a player taps 1 land for mana, Mana Barb deals 1 damage to him or her. By Christopher Rush. When you tap mana, you get damage. Very interesting art. Not sure what it is, but it's some. Again, I'm going to set these up so the rare will be on the front. And just go from there. This pack doesn't seem to be bent as much, which is good. Got a wild growth, big old sunflower looking thing that's purple. He's just looking at it. Maybe it's the beanstalk. He wants to go up and climb it to find a giant. Enchant Land. Enchant Land is tapped. It produces an additional green. By Pat Morsley. Put it on whatever land you want. Make it have a green as well. Wild growth. Beautiful. Looks like I got a counter spell. Classic counter spell. Can you believe this was a common? 2 blue. Just counter whatever spell. Got this sort of like dead looking cool green guy. Just doing some magic. By Hannibal King. Howl from Beyond, crazy looking art by John Colhart. X and a black, target creature gets +X+0 until end of turn. Really pump up a creature, maybe win the game with it, and it is instant speed, so that's really great. You can swing, have an unblocked creature, an unblockable creature, just pump it up with all your mana, maybe finish the game. Great card. Got myself a mountain goat. This goat climbing on the mountains, just on the perch, looking down. Very fluffy looking. 1 red, mountain walk. It's a 1/1 creature by Cornelius Broody. Cool. It's a classic goat. Got Paradise Gypsies. 2 and a green. It's a gypsy. It's a 1/1. It has 1 and a green. Tap. Target creature gets -2, -0 till end of turn. Get rid of some strength. Cool art. Got the horse. Look at her hair. Very beautiful hair. He looks like a detective. He's got a pipe in his mouth. It's like Sherlock Holmes. By Quentin Hoover, he drew that. Got the brownies. Flint Horde brownies. Someone told me in a comment that the brownie is... It's like a mythical creature that you leave out like utensils or baking supplies. It would bake things for you in the night or do like household chores. Very interesting. 2 and a green, 2 and a gray 4. How great of a card is that? Sweet. Beautiful. Beautiful art by Mark Poole. Lovely. Got a Circle of Protection black. It looks like the giant black donut in the swamp. 1 and a white. Pay 1. Anytime a black source would do damage, you prevent that damage for each 1 you pay. Enchantment. By Gary Grace. Looks like a Goblin Digging Team, really great. They're just digging. Very interesting art by Phil Fogilo. Tap, sacrifice, Goblin Digging Team, destroy target wall. They're digging right under it, destroying the wall. He's got a tattoo of a heart on his butt. That's very funny. Really cool. Fun art. He just had fun with it. I really like it. It's a 1/1. Goblin Digging Team, destroy wall. Got Warrior's Honor. Give your creatures +1/+1 till end of turn. By D. Alexander Gregory. It's a 2 and a white. Doing some tribal ritual. Excuse me. Got a Bograts. 1 black. Bograts can't be blocked by walls. It's a 1/1 by Ron Spencer. These creepy looking rats with pink tails, feet and faces, and yellow beady eyes. You got the baby one right there, living on the ground. Really gross. Flying. Sacrifice Unire Griffin. Counter target red instant or sorcery spell. How wild is that? I never knew this card. It's a 2/2, and if someone plays like a lightning bolt or something, you can destroy this guy, sacrifice it, counter that red instant or sorcery spell. How wild is that? This looks like it's drawn by Al Davidson. Beautiful. Cool. It's like this snow griffin hanging out in the forest. On like the mountains, I would say. Looks like the moon in the background. Beautiful. Next card I got is a River Boa. 1 and a green. It's an Island Walk snake, and it has green to regenerate. It's a 2/1 with Island Walk. So if your opponent has islands, you can attack through it. Beautiful art. Look at the boa. Absolutely lovely. Look how long it is. You got his tail in the background coming through the water and his head sticking up there, dripping some swamp water. You got the cranes flying in the background. Steve White, beautiful. Next card I got is a Jade Monolith. Wow, I've never seen the art for this one. 4, generic, crazy looking artifact. Beautiful colors, absolutely lovely. Got watercolors, artifact. It's a rare. 1, the next time a source of your choice would deal damage to target creature this turn, that damage is dealt to you instead, by Richard Kane Ferguson. So, if you want to protect your creature and take the damage for it, you can. Looks like the creature's here and it's redirecting the damage to you or something. Very wild. I just see faces in there. Very hard to tell. Beautiful art. This art is incredible, to be honest. Beautiful. Love it. That is the rare. And I'm on to the last pack. Let's just open this up and have fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Had a lot of fun to open up this product and really check it out with you all. Never seen this before. Never seen it packaged like that. And it's just very interesting. I thought it was a good thing to check out with you all. I'm having a hard time opening up this. There we go. I had to use my teeth a bit. Let me see. There we go. The weather's actually really warm today. Feels pretty nice. Again, I'm going to put the rare on the bottom. And let's just go from there. Got a Boomerang. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. But Richard Kane Ferguson, definitely the same artist of this one. Really like his Riverbow goes here. Looks like I got a Stormcrow, classic Stormcrow. 1 in a blue for a 1/2 flyer. Boom. Got myself the Archers again. Tap to wheel damage to attacking or blocking creature. It's a 1/2 for 2 and a white by Douglas Schulter. Remember the art from their faces. There we go. The classic Skate Zombie is absolutely beautiful. This is one of the art that got me into this game. 2 and a black creature zombie. It's a 2/2 creature. Got a whole bunch of them. Got 6 of them just hanging out there. Creepy looking faces by Jasper Mayforce. Got Panther Warriors again. 4 and a green. Cat Warriors is 6/3 by Eric Peterson. Beautiful. Got a Healing Slab again. Prevent 3 damage or gain 3 life by Dan Frazier. Beautiful red and black swirly background. And her painted nails on the Healing Slab with the black goo. Got a Pyrotechnics. I get this one again. 4 and a red. Very kind of ghostly looking picture. Looks like the flaming moon in the background. Deals 4 damage divided anyway among target creatures or players by Ensign Maddox. 2 damage to a goblin, 2 damage to a player. Go for it. Got Circle of Protection white, 1 in a white. Beautiful like feathers flying in the sky, protecting the world. Pay 1. Next time a white source of your choice will deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage by Gary Grace. Prevent damage from a white source for each one you pay. Got a Channeling Dryads, 1 green. Looks like this kind of elf-looking creature made out of thorns. She looks quite thorny. Her hair is made out of ferns. Crazy-looking art by Gary Leach. 1/1 with Forest Walk. Cool. Beautiful. Next card I got is a Psychic Venom. I forgot this card was in 6th edition. 1 and a blue. Enchant land. Whenever enchanted land is tapped, deals 2 damage to that land's controller. So put on a land, make them not want to tap it. By Brian Snooty. Got the venom of this viper coming right at you. You got the eyes in the background, dripping the venom. Creepy. Next card I got is Gravedigger. Great card right here. 3 and a black. Digging up the graves, bring it back to your hand. You can see dig up the grave, looking at the sky, saying, you know what, I want to upgrade my leg and put on his new leg. When it comes into play, return target creature card from graveyard to your hand. So 2/2 by Dermot Power. Crazy art. Digging in the graveyard. Next card I got is Dread of Night. 1 black, enchantment. White creatures get -1/-1 by Richard Thompson. Put this in like a token deck or something like that. And really, or put it against like a white token deck and really just like clear the board. It's like crazy mountain peaks poking through the clouds. Got the interesting sky. Almost looks solid. By Richard Thompson. Great card against the white ones. Alright, that was a shame. My battery just died for a second. I had to just throw in a new one for the last bit of this video. Got Rod of Ruin. This is the card that I just checked out. I just looked at the card, Dread of Night. Really cool card. 4 generic, 3 tap. Just 1 damage to target creature player. To put some damage out there. Crazy looking artifact by Christopher Rush. Look into the face with the devil horns. And the next uncommon I got is Unseen Walker. 1 and a green. Creature Dryad with Forest Walk. 1 and 2 green. Target creature gains Forest Walk until end of turn. It's a 1/1 by Alan Robinowitz. Beautiful mare. Just a classic flying creature nightmare with star. Power and toughness are equal to the number of swamps you control. If you got 5 swamps out, it's a 5/5. You got 10 out, it's a 10/10. Beautiful art. Looks like a fire pony, fire horse. Absolutely crazy. Coming right at you. cards. Some of the pack cards had a little bit of bend in it, but that's alright. This set included a bunch of interesting, so cool. I don't know, maybe I'll look for the file of the video or something like that. It also came with just a 2000 starter game. It came with a 6th edition starter game as well, and it came with 3 just classic 6th edition booster packs. So what a fun little cool set. I hope you guys made it to the end of the video with me. I just want to say thanks again to all my supporters and all the love that I get on this channel. Magic is a really fun game. Always enjoy all the cards, from common to land to everything, the artisan, because this game wouldn't be anything without the commons. Just don't ever forget that. I just want to say I hope